I was looking up some of the statistics, and I know that childhood cancer treatments they can exceed $450,000, which is over 6 times the average U.S. household income.
Hmm.
And then another statistic is that 90% of families must travel for treatment like you guys did, often requiring parents to reduce work hours or quit jobs, which obviously leads to more financial strain.
Hmm.
So, what was your experience with that and how you're supposed to just shoulder that as a solo family?
Yeah, so when Parker was first diagnosed, we had HMO insurance, and so they wouldn't even approve for us to get a second opinion anywhere. And so we found some loopholes. We were able to switch Parker to his own policy. I think at the time we were paying about $700 a month for him to have his own policy. And, for most people, that's not affordable. And the only
No.
way we did it was from people giving money to us. Like, we
Hmm.
couldn't afford that. And every time we're going to the hospital with our HMO, they're like, okay, every admission is $500.
Oh my
Okay, well,
gosh.
you're there for a month, you leave for 1 day, your kid gets a fever, and because they have a line that goes directly into their heart, you're readmitted because that's dangerous. So that's $500 1 day later. Then you do your chemo and you go home, and then they get a fever and you come back and pay another 500. It's just not feasible. California especially makes it difficult because now they've changed a bunch of the insurance laws and they're trying to not allow people to cross state lines for treatments. Well, there's certain treatments that are only offered at Memorial Sloan Kettering. One treatment in particular is for when the cancer spreads to their brain. It's called 8H9, and you can only get that there. So they're like jumping through hoops to try to get their kids to these places where they can treat them.
California is trying to make it so you can't go out of state to pursue
Yeah.
treatment for your child.
Yeah. So at the end of Parker's treatment, we realized we still had that insurance, but they would no longer let us use that PPO insurance that we paid so much for to cross state lines to get a treatment that was only offered there.